Hey, how's it going? Vladimir Donis here. So hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, I need you to subscribe to my channel. There's going to be a subscribe button somewhere on this page. Go ahead and hit the bell as well, the notification bell, so that way you can be notified every time I go live. So now today, I want to talk about the ugly truth about buying MLM leads. So I want to talk about two things today. I want to talk about lead filter, and I also want to talk about pre-frame leads. So my first experience with this is at some point I wanted to grow up. So at some point, I was, kind of just out and about. You guys probably already heard the story. I was out and about passing out, business cards specifically for my dating set. I was out in the clubs and out at these various venues, and I was passing out cards to try and generate some signups, to try to get as many people to sign up for my dating site as possible. So I quickly learned that strategy didn't work. So because that strategy didn't work, I had to kind of just move up in the world and try and find other ways to generate leads. So one of the things that I did next is that I partnered up with a lead generation company. So this lead generation company essentially had different types of ways to generate leads. And the goal is that they were going to be selling me some leads. So I had some different options. I could buy leads from these individuals and kind of just send out a mass email, or they can plug me into a quote unquote a system that would allow me to go ahead and get what they call pre-qualified leads. So they were telling me that the lead that they were going to be selling to me went through this filter system. So obviously my market was the dating market. So I went ahead and I paid a couple of $100s to get some leads to go through this lead generation system. So I got the lead. I set up what we call my email autoresponder. Extremely excited. I think I probably bought maybe close to 200 or 300 leads at the time. So I set up my email autoresponder and I sent out a mass email to these individuals, and excited, just waiting to kind of just see what the outcome was going to be, what the results are going to be. Now, they had the autoresponder I had at the time basically, tracked everything. They tracked the open rates, they tracked the response rate, they tracked pretty much everything that was going on as a result of us sending that email. But we sent the email, and guess what? Crickets. Nothing happened. In fact, I think I probably got a whole bunch of unsubscribes, And when you get a whole bunch of unsubscribes, you partner up with a email autoresponder. That makes them very, very upset, because what that means is that you're spamming people essentially. So at the end of the day, these individuals had basically sold me some leads that did go through some type of filter process. But the filter process that these individuals had gone through was that they had provided this company with their name and information with the hopes of winning the trip, to Hawaii or winning a trip somewhere across the world. So essentially, I had been doomed. I purchased some leads from a lead generation company that supposedly had bought those individuals through some type of lead filter system. So essentially, when I joined MLM, same thing. Some of us in the MLM industry, we hear the whole, let's go and buy, go buy some leads. There's a lead generation company that's going to sell you leads. You can do one or two things with those leads. You can call those leads, or you can go ahead and send those leads a blast emails. Those leads are not necessarily what I call pre-frame lead. Pre-frame lead is much better. And the reason why pre-frame lead is much better is the pre-frame lead is someone that comes to you for whatever reason. They come to you and they ask for more information. So for example, if I am providing you with content right now, you come to me, you join my email list, and I provide additional information for you. That is a pre-frame lead. If you put out some type of a content on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you decide to kind of just post your helpful content, answering the question for your prospects, and your prospect engage with that specific content and ask you for more information, that is a pre-frame lead. And that is what I call a qualified lead, because now that individual knows you, that individual requested information from you. And because they requested information from you, now you can go ahead and follow up with them. When you go and you purchase leads from a lead generation company, there's no pre-frame. I mean, you have no idea as to what type of information these individuals provided to the lead generation company in exchange for their information. I remember there was a guy, in my meetup, and at one point he was telling me that he was going to go buy some leads from a lead generation company, and I told him, listen, man, you're going to waste your money. Don't do it. And for whatever reason, he didn't listen. He came back a couple of weeks later, same deal. So chances are, if you're buying leads from a lead generation company, you don't know the filter that these individuals are going through. Chances are it won't convert unless they can show you 100% proof that from a filter standpoint, these individuals are indeed interested in the thing that you're selling. Otherwise, if they won't show you any filter, chances are it's not necessarily the good route to go. So that's the ugly truth about buying leads via via lead generation system, whether it be for MLM or whatever business that you're in. So as a result of you doing that, you won't get any outcome as I mentioned earlier. So what do you do? What do you do instead? What you do instead is you learn proven marketing systems. I want to go ahead and offer you the opportunity to get my free lead generation system. It's called MLM 80/20. You can download the free guide. It's a free video guide by clicking on the link somewhere on this page. Somewhere on this page is going to be a link for you to click on. Click on the link and you go ahead and take you to a site that you can go ahead and download the free video guide. And the video guide is going to walk you through how to generate leads online, right? You'll be generating your own leads. So these will be pre-framed leads, and how to go ahead and make sales on autopilot. Once again, you can click on the link. There's a link somewhere on this page. If you're watching this via YouTube, subscribe to my channel. If you listen to this via my podcast, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well. Click on the notification bell, because the notification bell is going to notify you each time I do a live post, so that way you can be one of the first individuals to know. That's my time. Thank you for listening. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.